Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so Cynthia Bailey, sis, what do you got going on? Please tell me you did not drive back like Candace to Mr. Peter Thomas, the same Peter Thomas that lied on Dr. Wendy to you, sweetie, trying to drive up some drama between the ladies because you know Mia is less than smart and she's gonna really, get it started for the freaking cameras to promote your damn restaurant, bar none in Miami. Okay, yeah, that same Peter Thomas, Cynthia's ex-husband, child. Please tell me Cynthia Bailey is not entertaining this man. Now, I did receive some comments a couple of months back talking about Cynthia's in a different place and Peter's not broke anymore, so it's going to work out and they both have careers and yada, 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 yada. And I'm just like, no. No. Sometimes you just need to drive forward. Don't drive back. Keep driving forward. How Portia say, accept your past, but how Beyonce say, live for now. Listen, Linda. Okay, so let me try to summarize Cynthia's life for the past 2-3 years. She met Mike Hill. That was her storyline on the show for a very long time. They ended up having a potential super spreader wedding. It was really sweet how Bravo decided to send her off because her first season onto the show, she had a very lavish, luxurious wedding to Mr. Peter Thomas that ended up in ruin. I mean, remember when the mother and the sister basically tried to withhold the marriage certificate? Very embarrassing, right? But her last season, she ended up being married to Mike Hill. So she's like, I'm married. I got my husband now. I got my happy ending. Let me go to LA and live with him full time. Well, y'all know the rest of the story. It didn't work out. Thankfully, okay, it was a very fast divorce process because she wasn't really asking for nothing. They had their own separate bank accounts. They filed taxes separately. They had their own separate properties. She kept her Lake Bailey in Georgia, which Portia kept her Portia's Palace and gave it to her mama in the meantime while she's living with Simon Gobadia. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. While I'm young and single and still zipping it and zooing it, I'm going to get me my own little townhouse in the city. Hey. And then I'm going to get married and then we're going to move into our marital home. And then if things hit the fan and, I still got my townhouse, period. Okay, Cynthia and Portia, if they didn't teach me anything, it's you have your own shit, okay? But listen, so yeah, the divorce went by pretty fast because they didn't share anything and she wasn't asking for anything. And so she moved her ass back to Atlanta, Georgia, to Lake Bailey. And then that brings us to today. Well, almost. Because remember, I came onto this very same platform and talked about that Facebook post. Remember the Facebook post where Cynthia basically posted that very interesting, cozy photograph of her and Peter. And the link attached to the photograph led you to like an article, I think an interview she did with Celeb Buzz or something like that. So it was like, okay, is Cynthia and Peter getting back together? So recently, I think last night, I was scrolling and trolling. And I ran across this TikToker. I was sent this TikToker. I believe her name is, what's her name? Apple Tyler Vinegar. And she made me aware of this Instagram post. I think Cynthia was doing like a paid post, a sponsored, post on Instagram. Someone's reflection made it onto the photograph in which Cynthia posted. And if you zoom, mind you, this was recent. I think this was recent. Who was that taking the photograph? Cynthia, is you trying to pull a fast one on us? Do you think we're dumb and dumber? Do you think we was born last night? Yeah, okay. Did you really think that the girlies... Now, one thing about the Housewives fans, one thing about the Bravo fans is we are the nosiest fan base, okay? And don't mix Housewives Bravo fans with YouTubers, okay? Bravo mixed with YouTuber, child, we the nosiest folks. Who is this in the reflection? I'm sorry, but at this point, it's not even alleged. That's Peter Thomas. And mind you, I really do believe that this photograph is recent. It's not even alleged at this point. That's Peter Thomas. I mean, I zoomed it all the way in, bitch. I zoomed it all the way in. That's Peter. Cynthia Bailey is fucking Peter Thomas. Cynthia Bailey is Peter Thomas. Again. Which y'all do your thing. I mean, he's someone that you trust. Wait, does Peter have a girlfriend? Okay, wait. Let's back it up. Peter might have a girlfriend. I'm not sure. So let's just say it's alleged. And they could just really just be cordial and friends and just hanging out. But at the same time, she's single. She's a woman of a particular age. And she still got the feels. And she still got coochie cravings, how Ashley would say. So why not just do it with a man that you know and trust? Child, this is messy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.